Hello and welcome to another episode of Mitsubishi Mastered. I'm your host Tim Hyder, and today we're going to be looking at the MX Controller, and we're going to see if we can get a servo motor jogging in less than 10 minutes. This was a video that was previously recorded. It's going to be a little bit fast. You may, if you're following along and you want to try to simulate, you may have to pause, rewind, but that's the beauty of having a video format. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, here we are. We've got GXWorks 3. I'm ready to make a new project from scratch. We've got the MXR 300 ready to go, fully initialized like it would be out of the box, no program. We've got the MRJ5 servo amplifier already connected with one-touch connector to the motor. I'm going to go ahead and connect the TSN with this red cable. So that's ready to go. I've already got power. You can see the A, so nothing's in there. Well, now it's a B. It knows that there's something here. And of course, we've got it wired up, as I said, with the one-touch connector. So I've only done this once. We got a little timer up here. We'll start the timer. I'm going to try to do this in less than 10 minutes. Let's go. All right. Hopefully in 10 minutes. MX Controller, 316 axes. We're going to do function block diagram. It's going to be the easiest to get going. Say, okay. Do we want to do username authentication encryption? For this example, no. We just want to see how fast we can get this motor jogging. It's going to create the new project. Again, we've got nothing inside the current CPU or the J5 amplifier. So, nothing will happen until we tell it to. And our goal will be to just get up and jogging as fast as possible. So project's created, we say okay. Conveniently, it's got a little triangle here saying, hey, these are some system parameters that need to be looked at. And if we blow down the TSN in each one, we see the triangle. So let's just start with our TSN. So we're going to double click on that. Again, nice and convenient. It tells us, hey, this is an area you should look at. Master station, yeah. 4253, yeah. We're going to call this network 4. It's ideal to have network number match our third octet, so 4 and 4, for reasons that we don't have enough time in this video to go over. Hit apply. We also need to set up our devices. What are we putting on this network? So double click on our network configuration settings. And we're going to bring in a J5. So general purpose, I got a J5GRJ. It happens to be the one I have here. I'm going to blow this up. And I want to, station 1, that's great. What I didn't mention, the rotary switch is set to 1 out of the box. It's going to be 1. So you just manually set the switch to 1. We're good to go. This should be able to write down. PDO mapping will be the first thing that we select. PDO mapping is your cyclic data back and forth. We're going to use the first offering. We can modify this. We're not going to do it now, but a customer could fully modify this. This is part of the CIA 40. This is the CIA 402 profiles. Yes, got all of our data. It's going to have ability to set the position, see the position, etc. So all the cyclic back and forth. Click OK. Now we want to check the rest of the settings here. I missed the IP address 4.1. That's perfect. So .1 will match up with that axis 1, the rotary switch. Basic period, yes. Synchronize with the CPU, yes. Motion mode, yes. And let's go ahead and tell the master module to push the parameters down. So we got to set those parameters. So double clicking here, bring up MR configurator 2. And there's only a few things we need to change, and that's only because I don't have a full working system. So I'm going to say don't use the emergency stop. I don't have an emergency stop wired, obviously. So we're just going to disable that. I also need to come here to the input signal automatic on because I don't have an input signal to tell it either. So if you've done any of our current motion control, you'll know you have to do this. So you put C00 here, turn off your EMs, and then we're done. That's all we have to do in here to get something up and running. So very, very easy. Close this out, close this out. To update, yes, we want to update that. This brings us back to here. So that will push the parameters down as I mentioned. We're good here, so close with reflecting, apply that. Look at this. This is one of the best things. So now assign axes. So it took that information and it's going to assign the motion control axes. We don't have to open up motion setting utility or do something else. It's all within here and it knows. And it says, do you want to do this? This is this axis 1. Yes, this is axis 1. We want to create this new axis. And then in our tree over here on the left, it's created axis 1. Perfect. We have one more small triangle here. This is the Ethernet. We really don't have to do anything here, but we're going to just use the default settings, but we're just going to add them 168.3.39. It just wants to make sure that you know that there's two separate networks here. There are. Check that. There's no errors. Good. We've got rid of all of our stuff here. On the axes information, we can double click this. There are one or two things we want to change here. There's a very convenient command unit. There's a very convenient three little dots here. Hit this, bring up a little wizard. We'll set the thread pitch. Maybe I'll just put this at 10. The pitch of the threads. And then there's 67 million encoder pulses. Yes, that's correct. Calculate that. It automatically created my parameters for me. I'm good to go there. I hit OK. That will be reflected. Hit apply. I don't want to home it. I don't have a way to home it, so I'm just going to say automatic homing. Homing not required. Hit apply. Yes. Okay, so that's good. Now I need code, so let's code. We're at 4 minutes. PLC open function blocks built in. Freaking awesome. Let's go. So administration. So we need to power the whole thing. So let's bring in a power block. Yes, we'll make it local. We don't care if it's global. Ability to reset would be nice. And you know what? We need to specifically run the drive, and we want to do jogging. So, I'm blind right now. Where is it? Oh, there it is, jog. Okay, so now with jog. So I think those are the only three that we're going to need. There are other things you may want to do here, but this is the most simple way to do it. So I'm going to say power on. I'm going to create a new label. Just type it in. Local label's fine. Servo on. I'm just going to run these manually. Axis reset. Yep, that would be good. And then I want to jog forward. Yep, that's cool. Now I got to tell what axes. Axes 1. Axes reference. So though you just have to know that you need the axes reference. That's what the function block wants. Add that to all three of them. So just copy paste. I think I'm good. I need an acceleration decel, and luckily in the local labels I can come here and say display settings, show me everything always, and I want to do the jog, and I want to come here to Excel. I'm just going to do a velocity, maybe 20 millimeters a second, 1,000 millimeters a second squared, 1,000 millimeters a second squared. These are the initial values. You could do your own values in here. For simplicity's sake, again, I'm going to say do that. Now, let's rebuild all, and we need to create, we don't want to just do a conversion, we need to create a program that we can download, so we just do this. So now it's rebuilding, we're at 6 minutes, getting close, down to the wire, hopefully we didn't make a mistake. Let's go, come on. All right, it's ready to go. Let's write this down. I'm gonna plug in my USB. I should have done that before I started the timer. USB is plugged in. Already connected USB. Let's double check. USB connection test. Great. Go back to our tree here. Right to the PLC. Parameter program just to simplify it. Write everything down. Yes. Completed. Everything's successful. Close this out. Power cycle is required since we made changes to network. Turn that back on. And it's going to take a second to boot. We've got the ready light flashing. We're hoping to see a solid green ready and a solid green run. And then if we're really lucky, we will see this amplifier boot on up. That's a good sign. That's indicating it's the master. Oh, we have an error. So we've got D, so it's starting. We've got H. Oh, R01. Perfect. We don't have run mode. Are we not? Oh, we're not in run mode. Now we got run mode. No errors. Okay, let's monitor. So online monitor. And we need power for all the MCs. Servo on. I just heard the servo go on. Oh, fingers crossed. Jog forward. Let's go. It is spinning. We did that in 8 minutes and 5 seconds. You could not do this with the current product. This is truly the game changer. To be able to get this done, this is only the second time I've done it, off the top of my head, no errors. I'm up and running. I proved out the network. I proved that I can jog. Now I can sit back and focus on my motion application. We're going to get this worked through, but it's talking awesome. All right. And that concludes the video. Thanks again for watching another episode of Mitsubishi Electric Automation Mastered, where we show how quick and easy it is to become a master of Mitsubishi Electric industrial controls. Thanks and have a great day.